This is CBS 46 News.
We've got an active nitrogen leak, got multiple DOAs.
A deadly nitrogen disaster at a local chicken plant, and tonight, still no answers as to why it happened. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rick Fulbaum.
And I'm Shawn Gables. The chemical leak leaving 6 people dead, 3 others in critical condition. The tragedy unfolding at the Foundation Food Group in Gainesville. That's about an hour northeast of Atlanta.
Zach Summers begins our team coverage. He's live in Hall County tonight, digging into the plant's history and the latest on the investigation. Zach.
Yeah, good evening. That food processing plant still surrounded by police tape tonight as labor investigators and local authorities try to figure out what caused a liquid nitrogen line to break this morning, killing 6 people.
Everybody was just like screaming and yelling, looking for one another.
Total chaos is how Jackie Reese describes what he saw outside Foundation Food Group this morning following a liquid nitrogen leak.
We're going to re-enter the structure, meet up with agency make sure we're not overlapping our searches too much.
Audio from Brackett detailing the moment as firefighters looked for possible victims.
There were 5 fatalities in the facility, 1 that was deceased at the hospital.
At least 6 people killed, nearly a dozen others injured. Among the victims, Brenda Aguilar's uncle, a maintenance worker at the plant.
Then we tried calling and he didn't answer.
Every team member is equally important to us, and our hearts go out to their families and communities who have suffered such a devastating loss.
Online inspection records show the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, or OSHA, has cited this facility at least 15 times in the past 5 years. In 2017, an employee at the poultry plant, then known as Prime Pack Food Incorporated, lost his fingers after they got jammed in a machine.
Foundation Food Group takes workplace safety very seriously.
The company promising a thorough investigation as the community mourns.
I just pray the Lord just be with the families for the ones that's lost.
Now, as of tonight, 4 people remain in the hospital, including a Hall County firefighter, all being treated for respiratory-related issues. That firefighter, however, expected to be released tomorrow. Live in Gainesville, Zach Summers, CBS 46 News.
And again, 6 people dead, over 12 in the hospital. CBS 46 team coverage begins with Megan Packer. And Megan, officials just wrapped up a news conference. What's the very latest?
Well, Shawn, that is what we are hearing at this hour. 6 people dead. Several remain in the hospital, including 1 firefighter, after this hazmat situation that happened here early this morning. Foundation Food Group is the name of this company. A spokesperson tells us they just took over January 1st of this year. It is a poultry plant. They make poultry products. You can see traffic is now moving in front of the facility here on Memorial Park Drive. Let's show you some video, though, of what we have been capturing here throughout the afternoon. Very chaotic scene for these first responders, first responding to calls of burns this morning just after 10 o'clock. They soon realized they had a hazmat situation on their hands. Still, many details unknown about exactly what happened, but a company spokesperson tells us a nitrogen line ruptured in the facility. We had been told earlier today liquid nitrogen is to blame here. So again, we know 6 people are dead, sadly. 12 people were taken to the hospital. 1 person taken to the hospital passed away there. 3 have been released. 3 are in critical condition. 5 are in fair condition. Again, 1 person in the hospital is a firefighter, said to be doing well. The fatalities are people who work at this poultry plant, everyone from maintenance to supervisory positions. Take a listen to what the Hall County Sheriff told us just moments ago.
A lot of these folks that came into work today did not have any idea of what would happen, nor did their families. They're not in a profession that you would expect something like this to happen. But here we are.
There are several different agencies involved in this right now. You have OSHA on the scene. You have the state fire marshal's office. OSHA, of course, looking into what exactly happened here. The Hall County Sheriff's Office is taking over the death investigation. So many different pieces to this puzzle. The big question remains, what exactly happened? What was this nitrogen used for inside this plant? Many questions that we will continue to press officials for here in Hall County, just outside of Gainesville. I'm Megan Packer reporting live.
All right, Megan, thank you very much for that terrible situation. And again, these are live pictures to us from Chopper 46 flying over that plant right now. The scene of the hazmat situation today that we now know killed 6 people. CBS 46's team coverage continues with Adam Murphy, who's also in Hall County.
Adam, you did speak with someone whose family member was injured. Were they able to give you details who that person is?
Shawn, I did. I spoke with that woman right here at Free Chapel off McKever Road in Gainesville. This is the situation. The woman came here to see if her uncle was at the church. He worked at the plant. Dozens of employees from the plant were brought here for evaluation. And bottom line, she's not been able to speak with him or locate him. In fact, 130 Foundation Food Group personnel were brought here by school buses provided by the Hall County school system to Free Chapel for medical evaluation by health professionals at Northeast Georgia Health Systems. I have learned that one patient that was brought here was then taken to the hospital for further treatment. I also noticed several people coming and going from Free Chapel this afternoon. And as I mentioned, I spoke with one woman who came here frantically looking for her uncle.
We're just praying he's okay, and he's just one of the ones that's injured, and they just haven't gotten his information to let us know he's okay. But we also know that that could not be the case, so it's just stressful to not know. And then he won't answer his phone, so I don't know if he doesn't have it, he dropped it, I don't know.
Now, I have just checked in moments ago with that woman, and I've asked her if she's been able to speak with her uncle. She has not. She is with sheriff's investigators right now, and they're about to learn some information. As soon as we get that, we'll share that with you. Also want to point out the sheriff's office has told us that everyone that was brought here to Free Chapel for a medical evaluation has been checked out and released, and this location is now clear, but still more information to come here in the next hour. We're live in Gainesville. Adam Murphy, CBS 46 News.
As people dead, 12 people injured. CBS 46 team coverage continues out of Gainesville.
And Zach Summers is there now for us. So, Zach, I know you've been on the scene for a little while now. What have you learned?
Yeah, well, we know those 12 people were treated here at Northeast Georgia Medical Center, one of them dying here, bringing that death toll to 6. A spokesperson for the hospital, Shawn, says 3 people have already been treated and released. However, at least 8 of the victims remain in the hospital. Couch couldn't say what exactly the patients are being treated for, but it's our understanding all of their injuries are respiratory related, ranging from fair to critical. Northeast Georgia Health System has struggled the last month with high COVID numbers. However, Couch says, fortunately, they've seen those numbers decline, helping with today's response to the situation at Foundation Food Group.
Thankfully, it wasn't more significant than it was. Had it been, or had the timing been any earlier, it certainly would have strained already strained resources.
Now, according to the FDA, liquid nitrogen is non-toxic. However, when inhaled, can cause trouble with breathing and it can lead to extensive tissue damage. Medical professionals urging anyone who works at the plant, if you start to show symptoms, whether it's vomiting, nausea, dizziness, contact your doctor immediately. One last thing, Hall County Fire Department telling us that one of their firefighters will remain here at Northeast Georgia Medical Center for observation overnight. Live in Gainesville, Zach Summers, CBS 46 News.
Thank you, Zach. And CBS